Yo, what's up everybody, it's Toke, and I'm introducing a brand new series that I'm super excited about. I'm sort of introducing like multiple series at once, this one being IronMeMers Road to Tier 90s, and this is going to kind of be like a drawn out series. So basically, I made an Iron Man about a year ago, and I kind of got into it with some friends, and after a while I kind of lost interest due to like Telos coming out and like me grinding Telos for so long and on my main account, and after being lured, I just like completely spent all my time on rebuilding to my SOS basically. So this account, basically I figured I'd make this episode like number one. I know a lot of people that do, I've looked at several like people that do Iron Man series, they start with like making the account. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit of leveling. Like, I'm already at 1000 total level, but I mean, basically I just kind of picked back up where I left off, and I kind of just wanted to summarize what has been done on the account itself in its entirety before I stopped playing, and which it was like a minimal amount of quest and combat training. And so basically it's like, you know, when people start like the Deadman mode, basically it was like I did all of the basic quests. Like first off, you start with like the gnome stuff, like Tree Gnome Village and Waterfall Quest, the Holy Grail, the Grand Tree, the Gnome Project, Fight Arena, Dragon Slayer. And then I recently did the quest to get into Minifos, because Minifos is absolutely awesome for Iron Man. It's got to be awesome, you know, because there's just like so much stuff you can do there, and I feel like it was partly made for Iron Man, I feel like. So basically I did all of these quests to kind of boost my account, and I mean that's usually what people do when like they make a brand new account. It's like Holy Grail, boost your prayer up, and then like Plague City and Merlin's Crystal and Sheep Herder, like all these little quests that give you a lot of XP. And I mean there's a lot of quests I gotta do, and you know, like Iron Man are like pretty much a quest based account, so you're going to have to do a lot of quests. So basically this like event that's going on at the GE like really made me want to get into doing my Iron Man again, because like dude, this XP is so busted. Like this one you can do summoning and rune crafting, which is just insane for Iron Man. Like I mean it's capped at like 50 XP for each anomaly, and like after you do the quest, and I think this is here till January. And I mean if I can sit here and do summoning and rune crafting on this account while I'm here, or like while I'm like AFKing or like making videos and stuff, like dude, it's such good XP. And if you don't know about this, go to the GE and AFK if you're looking to get your skills up. Like definitely do that. But like I was saying, I recently picked it back up since a group of friends and I started playing on our Ironmans again, and we created a clan called the IronMeMers. So I think that this series will be filled completely with memes and like dank content, and like I've got some stuff already recorded and set aside. Also, I'd like to say that some of the content happened a while back, and if you see me streaming on my Iron Man account, that I may be a bit ahead of the actual series. Like my account might be further along than what my like latest video is about. So I mean if you see me streaming on my Iron Man, like I'm probably a little bit further on than the series on YouTube. Also, first of all, I'll probably rush Chaotix and then rush most quests and try to build my account up that way, because it seems to be like the most efficient and easiest way to get an Iron Man like boosted up to decent stats, like quest, dungeoneering, like etc. So, and also like I've kind of been training my herblore in dungeoneering, and I've got like all the way up to 35. Like I'll completely clear the floor and then sell all the stuff and then just train herblore in there. It's like busted at the beginning, you know, like I gotta get 60 Slayer and go to the Slayer Tower and kill the little specter things, because they drop all kinds of dank herbs. So basically, I'm gonna like show some of the clips that I have set aside for this account or this series rather. So basically, that's just kind of summing up my account. Like, it's really like my stats aren't super great, you know. It's like 60 magic, like 50 in all 3 melee stats and defense, and like 60 constitution, and like most of these other stats are pretty low, so I'll probably try to get those up to like 50 and everything, and then kind of go from there, like at Menafos and other places like that. And you know, like obviously like rush a bunch of quests. So basically, let me know what you guys think. I hope that this series is going to be a lot of fun to make, and it's really like a great break from like pushing towards Warden, because I've been pushing towards Warden for a while, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating, you know. Like, I mean, I'm not that great, you know, so I'm getting close. So I'm like 85% away from Warden. I just got a rune crafting level, just sitting here talking. It's awesome. So if you don't know about this event, definitely go to the GE and AFK. So anyways, I'm going to get into the other clips. So let me know what you guys think, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. So basically, one of the first things that I did when I came back to this account, I already had the Iban stuff, so I came to these ghouls that are underneath Canifus, and well, everybody pronounces stuff different. I doubt I'm pronouncing that right, but anyways, I went here to get split bark armor for magic, because I mostly used magic on my main, and I ended up, I swear, I don't know why I wasn't recording, but I swear the very first ravenous ghoul that I killed, I got the defense pet. And us as a whole, like all of us together, we decided that the first Iron Man to get a pet, be it combat pet or skill pet, would have to chuck 50 mil on their main account. So I'm going to show the clip of me chucking the 50 mil on my main, because I was the first one to get the defense pet. And I'm really upset that I wasn't recording, man, because honestly I wasn't sure if I was going to do a series yet or not, so I didn't know if I like needed to be recording like every single time that I was on my Iron Man or not, which I'm probably going to start doing now that I'm actually starting a series. But I just think this is really funny because like I have absolutely no combat pets on my main account at the moment. I want the magic one. I'm 200 mil magic XP, so this probably not gonna happen for a while. But anyways, I think it's funny. So here's a clip of me staking.
I'm gonna do mid void range.
I'm about to go in,
I'm
boys.
gonna do mid range melee.
Yeah.
Heal.
I'm gonna try to get all the points I need.
Yo, I'm going in, boys.
Heal.
Okay.
Okay. In the arena.
Everything's good. Let's get it.
Get it. Get it. Look at Zach up here. His
Where's
ugly
Zach?
ass fucking hat.
Oh, there he is.
I had a 4.
Where are you? He's over here. He's over here.
Oh.
Where the fuck are you?
Oh! What the
Where are you?
What the f is happened? We were in like a private.
Oh, you got put in the private one?
I won, and I didn't even have my spell selected. Bro, what? So that was pretty fun doing that stake, and I thought it was hilarious because I actually won. I didn't even have my spell selected. But anyways, after that, I started to do catches on my Iron Man, and dude, they're absolutely busted. Like, I went from level 1 to level 13 from one catch, the first one I did, and I think that I did like maybe 3 or 4 recently. So I'm gonna show those and like show the level. They're like busted. Like, my divination level like shot up because just from doing catches. So basically I just did like 3 or 4 maybe more catches, and that was in like the span of like 2 or 3 days. And this was like before I even went for split bark armor. Like I had that terrible armor on. But anyways, here's those catches and the levels from those. So that's the last one that I have recorded actually, and that boosted me up all the way to 36 divination from doing like 3 catches, man. That's insane. So basically that's all the catches that I did, and so I'm going to get into a few more things that I've been working on this account. 2 seconds. Space. Let's go. So that is the completion of the first required quest for Menaphos, and I instantly started the next one, and it is called Diamond in the Rough. Hey, let's get it. There's another quest complete. That is the completion of Diamond in the Rough. And so I instantly started the next quest after this. I just kind of threw the combat lamps into prayer and just went on and started the next quest. So the next quest on the list, really, like, I don't even know if it's really a quest. Like, really, it's just a bunch of chat and like dialogue that you go through and talk to all these people, and really you just like go upstairs and then go back downstairs and talk to people, and then eventually they're like, alright, you're ready to go to Menaphos, and so you jump on your little magic carpet and you fly all the way to Menaphos. I mean, on the release, man, I thought that was so cool because you got to like actually control the carpet. I just thought it was so funny. I remember the Menaphos release date. It was just so hilarious to me. But anyways, I ended up making it to Menaphos, and one of the requirements for like having access to some of the stuff in the city, you have to you have to complete the Jack of Spades quest. And so I ended up completing that, and basically I didn't go back to Menaphos yet, or I'm not going back yet, because some of the skills that some of the training methods in Menaphos I don't have the required levels for yet, so I'm kind of holding off on that. I'm mostly using other training methods to get my levels up to par with Menaphos, which is like 40, 50-ish, and most of the skills around there, like fishing and woodcutting and thieving and etc. So basically that's what I'm going to be working on, and I'm also working on getting Herblore up in Dungeoneering and Chaotic, so I can rush Barrows and then go to God Wars Dungeon 1 and then take that to God Wars Dungeon 2 and then Araxor and so on and so on. And so, I mean, I'm really excited about this series. Like, let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback. Tell me if you think it's a good idea or a bad idea or what. But anyways, as soon as I got to Menaphos, I instantly started the Jack of Trades quest, and I really found this quest to be really interesting. I liked it a lot. It was where there was this guy named the Jack of Spades, and he stole an artifact from each district of Menaphos, and you had to go find him, and he kept disappearing, and then eventually you find out who it is, and you have to return the items to each of the members. And this quest is like one of the beginner quests or the first quest of Menaphos, and I think it unlocks the Grand Exchange and gives you a bit of rep as well. So I instantly did that and got that out of the way, and so when I come back to Menaphos, I can just get right into the skilling and the rep and working on the other quest. And so that's all I have for Menaphos, so I'm going to move on. Hey, let's get it. That's 50 summoning. And so basically I didn't want to show, like, I've literally been sitting here at this Grand Exchange thing since level 1 summoning. So basically I didn't want to show like every single level. I just wanted to show like kind of like a milestone So I made it all the way to 50, and literally like all of us IronMeMers, we were all sitting here like all weekend while we were doing like telos on our mains and stuff. And so basically I just wanted to show a couple milestones, and this is what I ended at. And I just wanted to include this because it's kind of like a big deal to me, honestly, to hit this summoning level on an Iron Man, because that means that I can use a tortoise, and a war tortoise would be busted for almost anything except for barrows. So there you have it, where my account is at the moment, and I am going to put some effort into this week and try to make a bunch of gains and a bunch of content for the Iron Man series. And I mean, I know I mentioned something about dungeoneering. I'm up to 54 at the moment, and I know I'm like rushing for chaotics. I'm capping at the Citadel right now. So basically I'm gonna show like what I've been doing for herblore and a few other skills in dungeoneering, because I mean basically you can clear a whole floor and then like sell everything that you picked up and then buy supplies and use those to skill inside of the dungeon. So basically that's what I've been doing for early on like herblore, and I'm up to like level 35, which isn't bad, you know. So I'm gonna work on my Iron Man for a while. Like I need a small break from Telos because it's just been so frustrating. And basically this series is gonna be like my break from pushing and rage at Telos and streaking Telos and stuff. And I know that I said that I was going to do a road to 1 bill at God Wars Dungeon 2, and I've started on that first video of that because I have a lot of footage. I've just been extremely busy the past few weeks, so bear with me. The busy weeks are finally over, and I'm able to play a lot again. So if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that like button, let me know what you think, interact with the video, come on, give me some comments or some feedback, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, it's Toke, boy.